Night rain tracing rivers down the cafe window. Lukewarm coffee, cold hands around the cup. Your name on this folded, shaking paper. Fading light outside, my courage fading slower. I wrote you everything I never said. But every line just whispers too late. I never meant to love you this quietly. Every unspoken word still lies between us. I never meant to love you this quietly. Photographs shaking inside my trembling breath. Last time I saw you, your eyes were shining, unshed tears holding everything we never answered. My fingers touched yours, then slipped away. I waited for words, you waited for mine. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Now silence is the only thing that answers. I never meant to love you this quietly. Empty doorways echo with our unreturned calls. I never meant to love you this quietly. Your leaving still stains the corners of my voice. I read this letter like a prayer for ghosts. Thank you for the laughter buried in the ruins. Thank you for the bruise that taught me tenderness. You shaped the man standing here without you. This goodbye is a blessing I can barely carry. The cafe empties, chairs upturned like unfinished sentences. I fold our story, slip it back into my chest. No address written, just your name and my shaking. I finally see the chains were always my silence. I never meant to love you this quietly, but quiet love still echoes through these quiet rooms. I never meant to love you this quietly. Now every step outside is walking through our memory. I never meant to love you this quietly. Yet letting you go is how I finally breathe. I walk into the drizzle, and you fall from me softly. Late autumn sky, breathing over wet and empty streets. Cold hands buried deep inside this tired jacket. Your favorite cafe sleeps behind its darkened windows. Your fading smile drifts like smoke through my fingers. Silence grew louder than every promise we whispered. I waited there, you didn't come back. I loved you enough to let you go. Photographs shaking in my late night hands. Our laughter still haunts these quiet rooms. I loved you enough to let you go. Memories hang low like an overcast November ceiling. Night rain gathers slow along the river rail. I trace your name softly in the breathing air. Each trembling breath erases one more letter. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer through the breaking. I loved you enough to let you go. Fallen leaves drift past like the years we wasted. Unreturned calls echo through my hollow chest. I loved you enough to let you go. My fault lives quiet in the spaces between words. Too late to offer you any clean forgiveness. I whisper I'm sorry into the empty wind. The river keeps moving, it doesn't answer. Some goodbyes are meant to stay unspoken. By the water I finally see my reflection clearly. Your shadow steps back, leaving room for my own sorrow. Forgiveness turns inward, a lock I quietly carry. The past becomes a doorway I no longer live in. I loved you enough to let you go, though my cold hands still reach for your memory. Fading light rests gently on our broken story. Quiet rooms hold us without demanding an ending. I waited, you didn't come back. I'm still breathing. I loved you enough to let you go. Somewhere beyond the age, I start to forgive myself. coffee shop, fading light on the window glass. Your empty chair holds every word I never said. Night rain dries slow on my forgotten coat. I trace your name on this unsent letter. I waited there till the sky turned pale. You didn't come back, and I stayed silent. Some stories don't get second chances. Some stories don't get second chances. I hold this letter, but I won't send it. Love was our language, silence became the ending. Your trembling voice said we needed time apart. That single sentence cracked the walls around us. Laughter left first, then color from our rooms. Unreturned calls piled up like falling leaves. I replayed every pause, every shaken breath. I waited there, my fault buried under excuses. Some stories don't get second chances. Some stories don't get second chances. I hold this letter, but I won't send it. Your ghost of a smile closed every open doorway. I saw you once, you looked straight through me. Cold hands in my pockets, pretending not to break. If I had spoken, would your eyes have stayed, or was the ending written in our first promise? Quiet rooms taught me what goodbye really means. Tonight my fingers hover above your name again. The screen glows softly, begging me to cross that distance. Trembling breath held tight, I finally let it fade. I'm learning truth lives where the message stays unsent. Some stories don't get second chances. Some stories don't get second chances. I fold these photographs, shaking in my tired hands. I would have held you longer, but I held my pride. Fading light finds me standing in the open street. I leave the letter unsent and let you go. Quiet after night rain, I forgive us. Dim light breathing on half-empty glass edges. The city hums outside these quiet rooms tonight. Photographs shaking in my unsteady hands. Your laughter flickers in the fading light. I trace your name in water on the table. Every letter breaks, but still I write. I loved you enough to to let you go. Night rain remembers what I tried to forget. My trembling breath caught in an empty doorway. I loved you enough to let you go. Mornings when your smile was my only sunrise. Nights when our silence grew louder than storms. I held my pride instead of your cold hands. Built walls so high we lost the sky. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Now every paused word hangs between our goals. I loved you enough to let you go. Ink bleeding like tears across this paper. You didn't come back, I still wait inside. I loved you enough to let you go. It wasn't no love, it was fear of breaking. I feared you're leaving, so I left us first. My fault was hiding every fracture in the dark. I miss who I was when you were here. I read this letter like it's someone else's confession. The room turns colder as I fold these pages slowly. Your shadow softens when I whisper my mistakes. I waited for forgiveness you never owed me. This unsent letter forgives the man who failed you. I loved you enough to let you go. Those words cut deeper now, I finally believe them. My trembling breath settles in the quiet dawn. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. You didn't come back, but the ache releases slowly. I loved you enough to let you go. In this fading light, I turn the page alone. Night rain blurs in the awning to trembling halos. Cold hands on a mug losing its warmth. Your name in the margin starts to waver. Photographs shaking inside my quiet chest. Empty doorways outside feel like unreturned calls. Every stranger passing carries your shadow. I never meant to let you slip away. Those words came late like fading light. I never meant to let you slip away. My fault echoing soft through this quiet room. I taste that summer hidden in the bitter coffee. Laughter once filled every space between our breaths. Silence grew tall where I should have spoken. Pride laid bricks where my hand should have reached. I waited at the edge of every sentence. You didn't come back to hear them fall. I never meant to let you slip away. Night rain taps time, I can't rewind. Never meant to let you slip away. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. This letter shakes like a confession in winter air. Each line forgives you and almost forgives me. Your promise sleeps, pressed flat inside this old book. Too late to send, yet too heavy to burn. Maybe loving you means learning how to let go. I walk out under streetlights that don't know our names. The past trails behind me like a softer shadow. You're leaving as a scar, not a bleeding wound. My trembling breath finally feels like my own. Now I'm meant to let you slip away. Those words bleed slow across this tired page tonight. Now I'm meant to let you slip away. Now loss feels like lesson carved in fading light. I never meant to let you slip away. Maybe letting go is how I keep you. I close the door gently and leave your ghost sleeping. Night rain blurs the city into silver groves. Your name flickers softly like a failing light. I sit on the floor with an unsent letter, cold hands on the paper, trembling breath held still. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Will we always fade in light in disguise? I loved you enough to let you go. That was the hardest love of all. Empty doorways echo every word I never said. I loved you enough to let you go. Remembers us better than I do. Coffee, steam, your laugh, photographs shaking in my mind. Quiet rooms now hold our unfinished conversations. Unreturned calls hang like shadows on the wall. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Instead I watched our last night turn to silence. I loved you enough to let you go. That was the hardest love of all. Night rain on the bridge where our names are carved. I loved you enough to let you go. tastes like rust on my tongue. You didn't come back, but something finally loosened. My fault sits softer when I whisper goodbye. Love stayed even when your footsteps disappeared. I'm not asking time to turn its tired hands back. I'm just learning how to breathe without your shadow. I waited for you, now I'm waiting for myself. Too late to hold you, not too late to heal. I loved you enough to let you go. That was the hardest love of all. Fading light on the sill where you let her rest. Quiet rooms feel wider, though your ghost still lingers. My fault is a scar, not an open wound now. I loved you enough to let you go. In the softest dark, late afternoon, fading light through the cracked blinds. Dust floating slow over this worn wooden floor. Cold hands holding a photograph that's almost colorless. Your smile still warm while everything else feels distant. I trace your cheek like I'm touching you again. Silence fills the room where your laughter lives. I waited, you didn't come back. Every shadow in here still says your name. Night rain on glass blurs your face in the photograph. I waited, you didn't come back. We had whispered promises and softly collapsing nights. Your trembling breath against mine felt like forever. Underneath small cracks widened into quiet distance. We pretended not to hear our own breaking. You left without anger, only that tight understanding. We had lost our way long before goodbye. I waited, you didn't come back. Streetlights outside glow like they're guarding our ghosts. Photographs shaking slightly in my unsteady hands. come back. There's an unfinished letter folded on this table. Ink runs where my tears finally touch the truth. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Instead I hid my fear inside careful silence. Now every unsent word just circles this empty room. I write your name softly, the paper almost tears beneath. Every line an apology for the things I never said. My fault was thinking love could survive on quiet alone. Your absence echoes louder than anything I ever confessed. I waited, you didn't come back. But tonight the waiting feels softer, almost kind. Fading light leaves your shadow, but loosens its hold. Night rain outside sounds like a gentle letting go. I whisper you free, and I whisper myself free. I waited, you didn't come back. Goodbye didn't break us, it finally set us free. Night rain on glass, the city breathing slow. Cold hands on a cup that's losing steam. Quiet cafe corners, remember every word we wasted. Your laughter haunts the window, fading light. I keep rewriting truths on folded paper edges. Every line another chance I never took. I loved you enough to let you go. Whispered it to shadows, not your name. My trembling breath dissolved in quiet rooms. Empty doorways watch me wander after you left. Unreturned calls echo through my sleepless chest. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or were we already ghosts in daylight? I keep rehearsing words you never hear. Every memory asks why I stay so silent. I loved you enough let you go. Traced it through the fog on this tired window. My fault lives inside the pause between sentences. I loved you enough to let you go. I read the letter softly to the vacant air, photographs shaking in my unsteady hands. Remember, each line a wound, each pause a quiet apology. You didn't come back, but the room finally exhaled somewhere between regret and mercy. I forgave myself. I see you across this table, it stays empty now. Your chair still holds the outline of my mistakes. Too late to offer all the love I buried. I would have held you longer. Now I hold the blame. I loved you enough to let you go. Even as night rain begged me to call, my trembling breath broke against your absence like glass. I waited, you didn't come back, I stayed. If I had spoken, maybe we'd share this fading light. I loved you enough to let you go. I walk into the drizzle, carrying the quiet goodbye. Night rain tracing rivers down the cafe window. Cold hands on this folded, tear-stained letter. Empty doorway where your shadow used to linger. Quiet room breathing ghosts from our first laughter. I read every line like a lost confession, every smudged word shaken in the fading light. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I waited, you didn't come back. This letter forgives us, but only on paper. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? We once spoke in glances, no words needed. Now unreturned calls echo through my pockets. Photographs shaking slightly in my trembling breath. Your name still tastes like promises left unfinished. I wrote you the truth I never whispered. My fault bleeding softly between each careful line. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I waited, you didn't come back. This letter forgives us, but only in ink. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or moved on, carrying wounds I cannot reach? I kept us alive in a room you abandoned, afraid to reopen scars already stitched crooked. So I drowned our future in unsaid sentences. Some loves are lessons written in disappearing ink. Now I see we were breaking long before goodbye. Silence grew heavier than every promise we made. I would have held you longer, only hurt you deeper. Sometimes saving someone means finally letting their ghosts leave. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I waited, you didn't come back to answer. This letter forgives us, but only for tonight. My fault still lingers in the quiet between breaths. I would have held you longer, only chained you tighter. Some loves are lessons, they're goodbye, our first fragile freedom. I walk into night rain and let your shadow go.
Late afternoon poured fading light through the cracked window. Dust hung slow above this worn-out couch. Your scent, old whiskey in cold hands, still lingers. Quiet rooms remember every laugh we buried. My trembling breath counts every word I never said. Photographs shaking in my hands feel more alive. I loved you enough to finally let you go. That truth cuts softer than any angry goodbye. I trace your name through all this fading light. I loved you enough to finally let you go. I tried to drown you in late night reruns of noise. Unreturned calls echo louder than our whispered promises. Your eyes in crowds still find me in memory. Pages of unsent letters hide inside this drawer. If I had spoken, would you have stayed, or were we breaking while we called it unbreakable? I loved you enough to finally let you go. Those words fall heavy across this empty doorway. Night rain blurs the city into your silhouette. I loved you enough to finally let you go. I see our first kiss under that broken street light. Night rain soaking through every careless vow. My fault sits quiet between each unfinished sentence. Love was not a promise, just a borrowed shelter. Too late to fix the cracks beneath our feet. Now the letter lies folded, a small white surrender. Every line a confession I never let you hear. I seal it like I'm sealing away my own reflection. I waited for you, but I'm finally releasing you. I loved you enough to finally let you go. These shaking hands sign the ending we both needed. Fading light drifts across your untouched side of bed. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. But loving you now means opening this locked door. I loved you enough to finally let you go. In the quiet, I forgive us for not forever. New York autumn, fading light on the fire escape. Empty doorways breathing out the city's ache. One notebook open, cold hands on every page. Your name a tremble in the margins cage. I waited through night rain and distant sirens. I counted the silences like broken promises. I loved you enough to let you go. Whispered it softly where you never know. Photograph shaking in my trembling breath. I loved you enough to let you go. I walked past the cafe we once filled with light. Your ghost sat laughing in my corner chair. Every street held the color of your leaving. Each step felt borrowed from another life. If I had spoken when the sky turned gray, would you have stayed until the morning trains? I loved you enough to let you go. Left my unreturned calls in the night glow. Quiet rooms echo with the things unsaid. I loved you enough to let you go. folded the letter like a fragile confession, tucked it away between pages you'll never read. Night rain softened the city into something kinder. My fault and your absence finally shared the weight. I loved you enough to let you go, even when it tore every quiet part of me. Cold hands releasing what my heart still claimed, fading light swallowing our almost forever plans. I waited, you didn't come back through the storm. I loved you enough to let you go. In this quiet room I learned to breathe alone. Night rain tracing rivers down the window glass, cold hands on a cup I never drink, your name in the margin, ink bleeding slow, photograph shaking inside my trembling breath. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or were we already ghosts in quiet rooms? I waited, you didn't come back, but your shadow still sits in my empty doorway. Every word I swallow turns into night rain. I waited, you didn't come back. Hear your summer laughter in this faded room, bare feet on warm pavement, light on your hair. We were so sure the world was ours. Now every street light flickers like a warning. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Instead I held my pride like a closing door. I waited, you didn't come back. Your chair across from me stays untouched, accusing. Every unreturned call echoes through my chest. I waited, you didn't come back. Stood in the doorway, eyes bright with leaving. No anger, only a shaking kind of mercy. Love was not enough to hold our silence. I watched you walk away without hating you. My fault sits quietly beside your footsteps. Now the storm has thinned to a forgiving mist outside. I fold these pages filled with late confessions and blame. Your absence has become a gentle ache, not a wound. I finally see myself clearly But tonight I forgive the boy who let you go. Empty doorway soften, just frames for passing shadows. Every trembling breath releases one more quiet regret. The past stays written, but the weight turns lighter. I waited, you didn't come back. Sometimes love's last breath is a whispered kind of freedom.
Night rain chasing rivers down the dirty glass. Cold coffee breathing goes from chipped white cups. Photographs shaking slightly in my tired hands. Your laughter frozen while the future still believed us. I waited by that empty doorway every evening. You didn't come back, and I never called. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? My trembling breath hid everything you needed. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I held my silence tighter than your hand. I hear the crack inside our final sentence. Your suitcase open, swallowing pieces of our life. My pride stacked bricks where bridges could have grown. Quiet rooms learned your name in every echo. I waited for your footsteps on the stairwell. You didn't come back, and I stayed proud. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Our favorite songs turned heavier than winter air. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I watched you leave, still guarding my excuses. Now every unreturned call rings inside my chest. Forgiveness feels like a doorway I never unlocked. This letter trembles, stained with almost spoken words. Not a plea, just a map of my mistakes. I would have held you longer if I'd known. In this fading light I finally faced my absence. You carried both our sorrows while I stayed numb. The deepest wound was how I never reached you. My fault lives quiet, but it never sleeps. If I had spoken,
keep the weight of almost. Some goodbyes are written with open, shaking hands. Night rain on the glass, soft against my window. Street lamp shadows crawl across this quiet room. Your photograph shaking in my tired hands. I write your name once, then cross it out. I waited, you didn't come back, the phone stayed silent. Every unreturned call still rings inside my chest. I'm sorry we lost us. Those words tremble like a last slow breath. I'm sorry we lost us. Every line I write just lets you go. Cold hands on the page, ink blurs like night rain. I see your suitcase in the open doorway. You said you needed space to find yourself. I promised I'd wait and slowly drown. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer against that fading light. I'm sorry we lost us. Your shadow lingers in these quiet rooms. I'm sorry we lost us. Every word I whisper just lets you go. Maybe forgiveness isn't something you can send back. Maybe it's learning to live with what I broke. My fault sits heavy in these empty doorways. Love was a bridge I burned while standing on it. Now I trace the ashes, call it true. I fold this letter slowly, trembling breath finally steady. Somewhere you're walking under some other gentle sky. I carry our cracks like glass beneath my skin. Loving you ruined me and somehow remade me. I'm sorry we lost us. The echo fades but the meaning cuts deeper. I'm sorry we lost us. I release your name into the night rain. I'm sorry we lost us. Letting go is the only way I hold you now. I step into the fading light. and almost feel free.
Night rain chasing down this tired window glass. Quiet rooms holding ghosts of your soft laughter. Photographs shaking in my cold hands alone. Fading light on a chair where you once waited. I turn a blank page with trembling breath. Every line a doorway you will never open. I write the goodbye I never said. Each word a late apology falling. Your name ain't through this empty room. I write the goodbye I never said. I see your back the last time you left. Unreturned calls ringing through my hollow chest. Too proud to say stay, I was wrong. Silence cut deeper than anything we shouted. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Now every unsaid sentence presses on my ribs. I write the goodbye I never said. The ink runs like night rain across your memory. My fault breathing through every broken promise. I write the goodbye I never said. I'm sorry for the nights I wasn't enough. Thankful for the light you poured into my darkness. These pages drink the tears I never show. Forgiveness feels like crossing a shaking bridge alone, letting you go. So you can stay gentle inside me. I fold the letter to an address that isn't yours. It travels nowhere, still it leaves my hands. This apartment feels less like a grave tonight. I finally admit I was the one too late. I write the goodbye I write the
the goodbye I never said. Some loves only learn to breathe again by disappearing quietly.